What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Oops, my mic on? Yes, we're good. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling fantastic today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just the greatest, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placements, sun, moon, rising, wherever Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old moon. That was a little over the top there, Cancer. But I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, when she's going void, of course, just all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, Cancer, your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Venus Day. It's Friday. Hope you're ready to get paid. Maybe we're going on a date, doing just all the things, all lovely Venusian things. In Cancer, the moon is going void of course today. The moon's going to be going void of course at about 5:49 p.m. and that'll be Eastern time. It's like, what time zone am I in? And she'll be moving from Cancer into Leo on Saturday, the 4th at about 3:20 a.m. So we're looking at about a 9-hour, 32-minute void of course time there, Cancer. And with the void of course, it's a great energy for recharging your batteries, just kind of doing some meditation, Cancer, just finding yourself again, washing away the emotions that you may have picked up from others, because being a water sign, and especially being as sensitive as we are to other people's emotions, you just want to make sure that the energies that you're holding on to are yours, and that we haven't taken on others' things as our own. And also too, Cancer, you may notice that your plans may be subject to unexpected changes during this time, and also that people may be less likely to make decisions during this time, Cancer. And utilize that to your advantage. There have been plenty of times I've used the void of course as an excuse to not make a decision. It's just like kind of like, no, we're not dealing with that today. So utilize this energy to your advantage, Cancer. But also Cancer, with the moon still being at home for at least for the day, we're oof, hold on, Cancer. Okay, let me give. It's like my thought process went off there for a second. But with the moon being at home, you may notice, Cancer, that you are feeling a little more emotional than normal, a little more sensitive to the energies. But I feel like we can utilize that to our advantage, Cancer, because our intuition is based strongly on our feelings. So just pay attention to those feelings that come through there, and make sure to nurture yourself, Cancer, because we're the mothers of the zodiac. We're meant to be of service and kind of nurture and help heal others, but we also need to make sure that we're filling up our own well there, Cancer, and make sure that we're in tip top shape so that we can be at our best to take care of others as well. And this is a very compassionate energy too, I feel, Cancer, because I feel like the more that we get in tune with our own emotions, this helps to understand when other people get caught up in theirs, and to notice it's like, oh, okay, so this is a trigger here, or okay, this is something that is a little sensitive, or just it helps you, just I feel like, just to approach things in a more compassionate and empathetic type of way there, Cancer. And you might be feeling too, just wanting to kind of stay like in your safe space, just kind of snuggled up at home, just kind of maybe cooking yourself a nice meal, or maybe ordering something in, and just kind of hanging around, just kind of kicking in pajama pants, and just kind of, it's like very I don't know why I thought sweater weather. Well, granted, I just got some messages from back home that it's starting to snow up snow up north. So it's just like, I gotta miss it like a little bit, but not that much, Cancer. All right, and then waning gibbous, Cancer. That's the phase we're in, or it's called the disseminating moon. I'm all over the place, but this is an energy of great energy. Is like the calm after the storm, Cancer. After we're getting from that celebration of the full moon, because the waning phases are that more reflective energies, and appreciating the ways that you've grown and the effort that you've taken to transform Cancer. Kind of meditate on how this has helped you grown and what areas that we can improve on in the future. Are we going to take this over to the next lunar cycle? Are we going to maybe kind of couple that with something else? Just really kind of really a great evaluation and kind of like an assessment period with this energy. And even to Cancer, this could be even just like even like an energy of just kind of like surrendering to the universe in a sense, just kind of like putting your wishes out there for the next go around and just allowing higher stuff to just start getting some things cooking. Allow the to like surrender to the things that we can change and the things that we can't change, Cancer. And just like this really peaceful energy I feel like comes with this waning gibbous phase. And then last little bit here, Cancer, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that are like watching Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. A couple of them actually have their moon in Cancer, which is seriously, what a fantastic placement to have. But let's go ahead and get into your general energy of the day. Oh, Cancer, I like this. It's like we're really kind of connecting with others here, Cancer, because you got this got the community card here. And this is a card of connect with others, support, give and receive, and angels, Cancer. And I feel like this energy is kind of calling on you, Cancer. If you haven't had a chance to maybe connect with others, maybe like gathering with some friends, or maybe even getting to know people around maybe if you're living in like an apartment complex, or maybe just people around your neighborhood, I feel like this is a great energy to, think about connecting with others. And because there is a lot of support in community. And this could even be maybe it's getting with like maybe with some family members, since, Cancer, we're associated with the fourth house, which deals with the family, the home space. This could be too. Maybe even like connecting with some, because we also deal with like like the, in a sense, like the childhood and youth spot as well. Since the home is the place where you grew up, and this could even maybe be connecting with some childhood friends if that's something that's that you're just that you're able to do there, Cancer. Maybe reaching out to them if they're not maybe within your vicinity. Maybe reaching out to them on social media or something along those lines. But Cancer, this could even be too. I feel like with this community card, this could be maybe even for some we're thinking about maybe even giving to the community more, getting more involved, maybe doing some, maybe volunteering at like a soup kitchen or like a food, or not a food shelter. It's probably the same thing as a food soup kitchen. It's fine. Or maybe doing something with like community cleanups, or maybe even getting involved, maybe for some of you, Cancer, getting involved in like the what are those called, the where you're getting involved in like the what's the word I'm looking for, Cancer, like councils, like community councils or things along those lines there, Cancer. Another great energy for that, to kind of connect and kind of give back to the community and then receive that abundance as well, like a very nice thing. Or a lot coming through here with this community, Cancer, because maybe even it's like finding your own community. Maybe if you're looking for, I've mentioned like, and I haven't made the time for this, but like I've been meaning to look to see if there's any like Scrabble groups that are around to go, because I love Scrabble. I've been playing it since I was a kid. Or maybe if you want to find maybe a more witchy community there, Cancer. Maybe you're looking for something in sports, or maybe you're looking for something in science or art, or any sort of things along those lines, Cancer. I feel like, where we do have stuff that we're meant to do on our own, Cancer, we are very social beings. And it's like we were talking about with the whole soul tribe thing yesterday. It's just like we're all in this together, and just really lovely. And just kind of last thing here, Cancer, with them talking about the angels here, I do feel like that there is, it is almost, it's giving me this energy of connecting with that spiritual community, but more so on like when you're, however you connect to source, whether this be through art or through meditation or maybe through yoga or whatever this is looking like, to celebrate in that, even that sort of like divine community as well there. And that's beautiful, Cancer. I like that, just kind of getting in touch. It's almost giving me kind of like a lovers, or like even like a star energy, really kind of connecting with those deities, angels, ancestors, however it is that you connect to source there, Cancer. But let's go ahead and get some tarot on this, get some details. Very even like a Ten of Cups type of energy that's coming through with this card. Oh, there we are, Cancer. What? All right, Cancer, hold on. A lot of Chariot been going on here, Cancer. I'm with it. All right, so you have the smaller reversal storm here. That's all right. So we have the Six of Swords, the Justice card upright, and then you have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and Cancer in reverse here, the Chariot. And you know, Cancer, starting with the Justice card here, you know, because this is Libra's card. And Libra deals with those kind of one-on-one relationships. And I feel that there is this energy of, there is this energy here. I feel like maybe for some we've been just more so maybe in like a type of hermit mode there. Maybe we haven't been getting out as much with the Chariot being in reverse. And it's kind of, in a way, like slowing down your progress in a sense, because I feel like because I do understand needing to be, you know, especially if maybe for some, if we're like more feeling more kind of introverted and not, you know, don't care to like, you know, socialize. It really kind of drains our batteries in a sense. And I'm not saying you have to get out there all the time, Cancer, but I feel like in order to get, you know, some fresh perspectives when it comes to life and kind of see how others are sort of living their journeys and things, I really do feel it helps you to move on to new horizons, kind of get your brain cooking up, get you feeling more kind of energetic there, more passionate, get you because with these nights here, I almost feel like it's like, because you got two of the fastest knights, you know, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, and I almost feel that maybe for some, it's just we haven't. I even maybe feel for some it's just like maybe we've been kind of moving around a little bit and we haven't even had a chance to really form a strong sense of community. And there's this energy of needing to maybe kind of slow down and kind of appreciate those connections that do come into your world here, Cancer. Hmm. But I'm even feeling for some others that there may even be this energy of needing to possibly find a new, connect with like a different type of community, because it feels that something is, again, is kind of stagnating this your energies a little bit, Cancer. And let me get a little bit more on this Two of Pentacles here, Cancer, before I get into this. And it feels like that maybe for some it's like maybe we haven't been feeling that support as of late, you know? And even with like the Knight of Swords, there's something with the Knight of Swords too that's like, well, let me get a little bit more with this Two of Wands before I get into that one. Interesting. All right, Cancer. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles upright. And I feel like maybe for some in the past that it's, you know, because the Three of Pentacles can be a card of collaboration here. And even the Seven of Wands, it feels like that a lot of people may want to connect with you, but it doesn't feel. I'm not getting like we can't connect with others, but I feel like there's been there's been these hardships as far as like maybe forming deep connections with others, Cancers. Like we can make like acquaintances and things along those lines, but when we're talking about people who, we stay in contact with. And I know, like, those really good friends can be hard to establish, but it's not impossible, Cancer. And I feel like there's a need to, with the Knight of Swords, kind of reflect on these more, like, why are we forming these more kind of superficial, maybe if this is resonating with you, type of relationships, as opposed to trying to get something a little bit, like, a little bit deeper, a little more balance. It's like you'll give, it's either you'll kind of give just like enough to keep things going, or maybe even vice versa, Cancer. It's just like maybe people are just kind of coming in and out of your life. And there's a, like, yeah, something here about like discovering the pattern in that, and why we may be having troubles finding this sense of community. But and I will say too, Cancer, when we're forming this community, one more thing is that, with the Seven of Wands, because there can be so much energy coming at you, we want to make sure to safeguard that, and just like kind of be mindful of those who like drain our energy with the Knight of Wands, or just slow us, like, just that are like kind of slowing your progress down, with the Chariot being in reverse, Knight of Swords being in reverse. It's hmm. All right, Cancer, but I think I'm gonna leave that there. Hmm. Yeah, Cancer, I'm just, even for some, it's just like, yeah, I need to maybe kind of sit still for a little bit. Maybe we've been kind of moving around quite a bit, and there's a need to just kind of stop and just kind of, But yeah, let's get some more on this, Cancer. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. All right, Cancer. So you got the World and the Ten of Swords here in reverse, and I sort of feel like for some with this World card here, and because this Knight of Swords is really keeps kind of standing out to me, and I almost feel like for some maybe we've gotten in this energy of where we feel like we need to do things by ourselves, that it's just kind of you against the world for some. And I'm wondering if there's something with this Ten of Swords here that may have happened in the past that kind of got you in this sort of mindset here, and what kind of, maybe we had come across some sort of betrayal, or some sort of something where we felt like we were, because the Ten of Swords usually has like all these knives just kind of in this person's back here. So maybe there's something where there's like a trust thing that even is coming into the mix here. And now we're just sort of, I almost feel kind of stuck here with the world here, not having a sense of, and it's not that life has been hard, but maybe harder than it needs to be, because it can be, when you feel like that you're all alone in this, Cancer, that's a tough place to be. And that's sort of like you against the world type of energy. And but the Ten of Swords can be a card of, especially when it's in reverse, can be a card of healing, because now it's like we've closed out a cycle. And if we did have something where maybe we had like a situation that, maybe someone had let us down, or had did something really awful, or whatever that's looking like, it's like how can we heal from that? What did we learn from that experience, as far as like, maybe practicing more discernment, or kind of just maybe being more kind of paying attention to that sort of giving and receiving, just kind of matching people's energies, in a sense, giving them as much as they're giving you. Or hmm and, Cancer, because this could even be, if we're not talking about just like people, this could even be, even just kind of feeling with, like, when we're talking about the angels and such. there could even feel like maybe there's this disconnect from there too, not having that sense of that strong sense of like that spiritual bond as well. Maybe we felt betrayed by that, and even trying to heal from those type of wounds there, Cancer. Because that's something that I remember that I had a experience with that. This was years ago, and just sort of felt just kind of alone in this thing. But those the angels and stuff, they always got your back there, Cancer. Even when it doesn't seem like it, always working behind the scenes. But and you feel like just because we do have these moments where our trust or something is challenged. I don't feel like that necessarily means that you can't trust anyone, you know. Especially, I feel it because it's like we're it's like I say, Cancer. We're spirits going through these human experiences. We make mistakes from time to time, and it's just I feel like it's one thing if a person is not learning from this thing, but I feel like when there's that effort that's being put into that, you can even repair even some old things that may have happened, Cancer. And that might even be something too, maybe like I guess reestablishing some sort of connection that may have already happened. Maybe we've had troubles moving on from a situation. So yeah, this very interesting energy there, Cancer. But all right, but let's get a little advice from our let's get a little advice from the moon. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Wow. All right, Cancer. So last little bit here, and what an ending to this. Let's put us right there. So Cancer, you have the man. You have the Eight of Cups, the Magician, and the Judgment card in reverse, and then we have the Emperor and the Empress upright. And let's switch back over here, Cancer, because that's interesting. So I feel. So I'll rearrange this a little bit. So I was even kind of feeling that as I was shuffling, like looking at the Eight of Cups. There's this energy of I almost feel like that we're having again, like how I was picking up from the Chariot too, having troubles moving on from something or letting something go in a sense. And this could have been something, Cancer, for somewhere it did have that sort of it was like a really tight bond there, with the Emperor and the Empress being here. And again, it's like how I was talking with like the Ten of Swords. I feel like for some of this is something that you want to repair. The fact that both of them are upright here, I feel like it's something that could potentially be possible, but it's something where I feel like it's both possible or it's possible, but both parties are going to need to take that initiative to get back to that place, to and then see what that means. Like you may need to reestablish the dynamic a little bit, but hmm. It's interesting, Cancer, because even with like this Magician, it feels like that. It almost feels like that the energies are kind of saying that we won't be able to repair this or have the means to get things back in order. And and if that's how if that's how you're feeling, Cancer, if however this may be translating, it feels that hmm I do feel like there's a lot to think about as far as like how this next chapter is going to look like, because after before the world is the judgment card, and there's going to be this, this energies is giving me definitely a need to kind of think about what that next phase would look like, if this is something that the emperor and the empress can even prepare. But and that's more so kind of on, because maybe it feels like that there was even this, because it's giving me this very sort of single energy, but it's like it's because there's this rift in one particular thing. It's disconnected you from others in a sense, and it's just like we kind of let everything associated with that go, Cancer, if that makes sense. So I just feel like it's like paying attention to how much you're kind of giving, maybe sacrificing on that as well, Cancer. But I hope that makes sense, but I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cancer. But if anything resonated with you, if you like that, Cancer, give it a thumbs up and share this, because that's interesting with those two. Because this could even be, Cancer, because like there's a lot of abundance that can come in a community, and having those kind of people around you that are there to kind of raise your vibration through the roof, and that that you have that emotional type of support with, and security, and maybe even for some with this emperor here. I'm getting back into your reading for a second, because that was an interesting little ending there. But even with the emperor, I feel like there's, for some, if we've been feeling this almost a sense of loneliness in a thing, with the emperor, there's a need to kind of take charge and kind of find that stability there, because there are those around you, but share this, Cancer. And then subscribe, you emperors, empresses, and hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each day. And then last little bit, Cancer, for your readings, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your empress, your Venus placement. And just, Cancer, just check your chart. Find out what your Saturn is. Find out what your Pluto is. Judgment card came through there. And then come on over to my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do weekly videos, monthly ones, yearly ones, and it's a good old time, Cancer. And all that housekeeping, it's down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Cancer. A little lunar shenanigans. You got the moon here, Cancer. And so I do feel with the moon being here, that there is a need, like I was talking with that emperor, to kind of journey into, possibly journeying into the unknown, as far as like maybe joining a group setting, or just like kind of putting yourself out there a little bit more, if you're looking for that sense of community, Cancer. And it can be a little scary at first, I feel like, trying to do that, but I feel like that happens, like, I mean, a majority of us, I feel like we all think about the same thing when it comes to that. It's just like, what if people don't like me? What if this? How am I don't, it's like same type of fears. But if you were to take that initiative, then I feel that it's not nearly as awful as you think it might be, Cancer. But let me get your oracle card here, Cancer. I can get you out of here. Get you out of here making friends on this Venus day. I love that Venus showed up on a Venus day. Empress. And two, Cancer. Oh, and this, it was especially, Cancer. Oh, all right, Cancer. We get a couple cards today, but something to think about. Just because Saturn, the world here, Pisces is here, and you got the Eight of Cups, which is Saturn and Pisces. Saturn's getting ready, depending on when you're watching this, Saturn's getting ready to go direct tomorrow on the 4th of November. And so things are about to start, energies are about to start moving again. We're getting out of that. We've had time to reflect on this Pisces energy with Saturn, and now he's going to want some results. And that's not to get you scared, but Saturn can be a bit of a hard ass sometimes. So just kind of get you ready there, Cancer. But so Cancer, you got a couple of cards here. Oh, so Cancer, you got the St. John's Wort card here, which is the card of radiance, and it's ruled by the sun. And then you got the so that's that one there. And then you got the cannabis card here, Cancer, which is the detachment card. And this is ruled by Saturn and by Neptune. And you know, Cancer, I do feel for some with this radiance card coming through here that I feel like getting out. It's sort of like how these women here are just kind of celebrating in each other's company. I feel that when you find that soul tribe, those people, that community that really resonates with you, it brings out that inner radiance, Cancer. You start beaming because it's always great. I feel like when you find people that you really kind of connect with and like that you can share sort of like these like interests and things. Again, you got a card, the Three of Pentacles, card of collaboration, working together with some people, because who knows what may come out of these relationships as well there, Cancer. But now when it comes to this cannabis card, I feel with this that there is this need, especially if you've been feeling disconnected from your angels and things, that there's a need to take some time and sort of be excuse me, be in that space of, you know, meditation, or again of yoga, or maybe even connecting with nature, something to kind of help you detach from this realm a little bit and get more in touch with that spiritual side of you there, Cancer, which is a big thing for Saturn and in Pisces. And I like that, how the Saturn and ruled by Saturn and Neptune, because Neptune and Saturn are both in Pisces. So a lot of that's interesting, Cancer, a lot of signs with that. So I do feel that if you've been feeling a little disconnected, and I feel like this is a great energy for you, take these next few years to really form that inner bond with your guides, Cancer, because you are powerful, intuitive. So especially being ruled by the moon, but ruled by the moon's about intuition, subconscious. So something to think about there, Cancer. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. So you stay safe out there, Cancer. Finding your soul tribe, finding your community, and I hope you feel like you have a sense of community here too, Cancer. Because you know that's where, you know, building this, you know, working with this channel and things like that's been a big one for me. Like I wanted to feel like you know, just creating a safe space for you, just kind of be a Cancerian and just kind of see beyond just like, you know, this vessel here, you know, really connect with each other's energies. And but yeah, Cancer, then you keep eyes on the moon, because I mean the moon's all over the place in this reading, Cancer. So yeah, just keep eyes on the moon there, Cancer. I actually got to see her again earlier today. It was kind of nice. As during the I think she was still in the, you know, waning gibbous phase. So it was nice to see Luna out and about. And I will catch you, Cancer, on the next one on Moon Day, Monday.